My name is Elder Pastor Samuel Etang Ekpo. Well, if you read my book, The Rise and Fall of the Bamono Cultural Heritage, you'll see how the Bamono people settled in Othumusa. From Othumusa, they started moving out to other places. And from there, particularly Usumutong moved out from Othumusa to Othumenu. Othumenu was a Hurato area southeast of present settlement of Usumutong. And the same thing happens to the areas, Ijom and Geb. Those people were also moved out, and Usumutong settled here, inland, far away from the river. And Ebom too, they moved out a little bit. Bazohure, Bazohurosa, and Bazohurude, now Igoni and Bazohure. So Ebijakra also had their settlement together with Ebom. And that is all I know about the movement and settlement of Usumutong. Until sometime when the Usumutong settled in Othumenu, Ogbako was a hunter. He moved out for hunting and discovered a stream, a very nice stream, now called Rubozi. He informed from Nesore. He informed his people and Nesore about this, but they were not interested until finally Anoidom discovered it was a nice stream. They moved out to settle near the stream, and Agbezu too followed. And that's how you find Agbezu and Anoidom settling in that place. The Manokbore and Manokbore came from up here to go and settle in where they are now settled. Manokbore and Manokbore, they were very close together. Meanwhile, I don't know exactly where Abokwo were originally settled, but it was a result of the mishap of Iyeye, a woman from Ijom who was burnt during famine period, burning and conflagration. She was burnt, and because of that, Abokwo people ran away from there and went to settle down stream of Rubozi. And the name Abokwo is actually Babokwa. It's actually Babokwa, the name of a famous woman in that community. So Babokwa, now we call them Abokwo. The same thing with Banedom. We know all about Banedom. They were discovered in the Poto cave, Banedom. First, if initially it was Banoitum, down changed to Banedom. Relaxation in the pronunciation of Banedom. So, and Bagbezo, they were originally called Baboroba, but because when somebody offended them, they retaliate and say Egbezo. They say Egbezo, so we call them Egbezo. And so there were actually two communities. Because of the exploits of Usumutong, who came from Nesore. Usumutong, he was called Usim. His father was Enyi. His grandfather was Uket from Ekore. His grandfather was Uket from Ekore. He came to settle in Usumutong and had a son called Enyi, and Enyi had Osim. So that's why a lot of Onisori people like to be called Osim, because of that famous warrior in Usumutong. He was a very great warrior, in fact the greatest warrior so far mentioned. And so when he settled there, everybody was calling them Manoiso Ahori, Manoiso Ahori, until when the number of people increased, they now just joined them. The other group was Abominemini, but Abominemini, because of the fame of Osinonyuwere, they also wanted to join them. They joined them, and all of them now call Anesori. So that is the epitome of the names of this thing. And Okbore, they were really from the Okbore, this high place. They moved down, and Okbore, they call them an Okbore. The other people too around the place, because they fought to drive away the Ijon people who were worshipping their shrine. They had a shrine called Ikporotum, so they called them the Ikporotum. And as for other people, really settled at the present place called Ebony, and it was the movement. And Ekporotum came down there. Some of them moved down from up here. They moved down to Ebony, and Agbezu too. Part of them settled there together with Othumusa. So they came later on due to expansion. They came and settled close. But originally, the people who settled there were Ekporotum and Agbezu. And although Ekporotum spread themselves, some came over to the other side here, and a few others went to Ebony. And right now, presently, we have only few houses there. The original houses of Ekporotum and Agbezu in Ebony. And of course, Agbezu have hemmed off the Ekporotum. There are only very few in the middle part of Ebony there. So that is all about the settlement of Usumutong in this area. Thank you.